Welcome to another episode on our channel. After watching the Endgame and realizing that some of my favorite characters have exited the series, I decided to kind of go back and look at what I might want to pick up as mementos of movies I enjoyed watching. And so I decided to get Whiplash and Tony Stark in Iron Man 2, which came out in 2010. Whiplash came out in 2020. So I just got this figure today. So it is dinged here and there on the corners, but I'm hoping that the art box survived. We'll find out very shortly. So we'll pause for a second and I'll get set up to open up this box. We are back, and as is my pattern, I love to open up boxes from the bottom and the art boxes from the bottom. So if any damage occurs, it's going to be on the bottom. Like I said earlier, it does have a few dings on the edges. I'm hoping the art box survived, but if it did, that's great. If it didn't, we'll just have to live with it, won't we? So anyway, let's see what we have. Okay. Try not to be. Hopefully avoid that noise that comes with. If I split it apart, it will make less noise. Not. Okay, they didn't tape the plastic liner, but it does have a plastic liner. That's always a good thing. Let's see. Oh, it came from, looks like Sideshow. Okay. It looks to be in pretty good shape. Oh, let me move it back. Yeah. So the corners are what I was worried about the most. So we have corners here. They look pretty good. Yeah. Corners look good as well. There might be something tiny here. Okay. And then on this side, let's see. That looks like. Yeah. That is not a ding, but I don't know what that is. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But anyway, overall, pretty good. So the movie Iron Man 2 came out in 2010. And Hot Toys made Whiplash, who was portrayed by Rourke in 2020. So this is kind of an unboxing for me because all I've seen are pictures of the figure. So how does this open? Ooh, it's one of those magnet things. I like those. All right. Actually, let me see if this is taped. Oh, good. It's not. I mean, there is tape. I hate it when they do that. That's my one pet peeve. Do not leave tape on your boxes. Get it off. Okay. I will have to get that off later. But for now, ooh, that came out. It's coming out nice. Okay. Let me put that lid back on. Yeah, let's just put that over here. All right. Let's see. That made a loud noise. Something fell. A piece of plastic. Okay. All right. So he's been displayed. Here are the things that would have gone on his feet and on his arms. And of course, around his neck. Another left the tape on that. I always take that stuff off. Okay, so yeah, let's see what we have in here. We have the whip pieces with what looks to be, it's supposed to represent electricity, basically. Energy. So that was part of the movie. He had 2 of these in the movie. And they look to be in good shape. All right. So that part is definitely good. He's got only 1 set of hands. And these are closed-fisted hands. And kind of neat because it has like a tattoo on the hand. We'll get close-ups later on. But 2 closed-fisted. And of course, the figure itself comes with more relaxed hands, but able to hold the whips in each hand. So it looks like it has a battery. Oh, maybe for the chest piece. So there's 1 battery. It has wrist connectors. Again, always nice to have a backup pair in case you need it. And then now the figure. Okay. He came cushioned in many respects. That is definitely a good likeness to him. Yeah. Wow. Very formidable. Love the outfit. Yeah. And the got to figure out where that battery goes. I suspect it goes to this thing, but we'll find that out. What else do we have? Okay, we have the stand. It was really tight around the edges. I was wondering if I was going to get it off easily. All right. So this is packaged well. Okay. Stand with Whiplash on there. Looks like it's road, asphalt, and there are some broken pieces here which have been affixed to the stand. That's a cool look. Okay. I'm starting to wonder, I hope it's somewhere. That would be interesting. Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss it. It was shaped differently, but kind of recessed into a crevice here that I didn't actually see it. It's a different shape. I've never seen a stand like this before, where it's kind of angled in a different direction. Oh, I see. That's so it fits over onto the asphalt. Let me back it up. Like this. See? So, let's see if that goes in pretty good. It's probably the worst thing is trying to figure out how to get these things in without damaging the stand. May have everything to do with the angle. Or maybe this is one of those moments where I'm going to need hot water. Yeah, I'm not going to push it. So what we'll do is, that's pretty much it from what I can tell. We'll take a break. I will get this into the stand. The last thing I want to do is mess up the asphalt. There's no way I can repair that if I mess that up. So we'll take a break. I'll get the stand in place and try to figure out where that battery goes and then show you. And also set them up into some sort of pose that works. So we'll be back in a bit. We are back and Whiplash looks absolutely awesome. It took me a while to get the stand, or the top part of the stand, into the stand, the one that holds him up. I basically had to kind of, you know, shift the weight back and forth to get it snuggled into the opening. But once it got in, it's not going anywhere. That is a nice snug fit in there, which is great. He's not going to fall off the stand. So I have him in a walking position as if he's targeted in on Tony Stark and is moving in his direction. So the right foot is taking a step forward. The back leg is at the knee, it's bent and it's behind him. The left arm is forward and his body is twisted a little in that direction, and the right arm is behind him. So he's making movement on his target. The battery goes in the back beneath some brown material, so you really can't see it. You just lift it up, but there's an encasement for the battery. You need a Phillips screwdriver, Phillips size 1, and that will get you that thing open, and you can put the battery in, and he literally does light up. It's a cool effect. I mean, that's awful cool. The only thing that would have been even more cool from my perspective is if the electricity traveled through the whips and lit up somehow these things. If they could have achieved that, that would have been so very, very awesome. Jaw opening from my perspective. But this is cool in and of itself. So we will pause and get him on a turntable so you can see him from different angles. Welcome back, and he's on this turntable. He's looking pretty darn good. The light is on. we'll go around so you can see him from different angles. I love the outfit. It's true to how he looked in the movie. Just make sure this kind of comes up with him. This is where the battery is placed underneath this part here. You can see this rounded part here. That's where the battery is. Easy to access, easy to turn on and off. Unlike Cyborg, where you had to take pieces off to turn it on, put the pieces back on. And then when you wanted to turn the lights off, you had to take the pieces apart again, turn it off, put the pieces back in. That was kind of, I don't know who was thinking about that particular arrangement, but that didn't really make a lot of sense, to be honest. All right, so I love everything about this figure, the clothing, the external hardware he's wearing. Even the details in the boots are wonderful. The whips are awesome. Like I said, the only thing that would make it even more awesome would be to have lights travel down the whips. But he's awesome as is. So we'll pause now and get a tighter close-up of him and then of his face. Here he is with a tighter close-up, and you can see so many more details. You can see a necklace around his neck. You can see the ink, the tattoos over his body. The details are just absolutely amazing and warrant us going around again. So I'll try not to get hit by one of these whips. All right. And you can probably see it better now where the battery is stored. There, right there, right? But it's hidden very well with the material there. Yeah, his whips are kind of scraping the table a little bit. So if you hear some noises, that's what that is. Yeah, there he is with that light on. So nicely done by Hot Toys. This came out in 2020. So we'll pause now and get a close-up of his face. Here's a nice close-up. I left the light on for you guys so you could see that part even more clearly. Again, classic Hot Toys. They leave nothing to chance. This is just a brilliant head sculpt. Looks just like Mickey Rourke. Here's one last look at our figure. I hope you've liked what you've seen. I'm impressed with what I've seen. If you're impressed, I hope you can give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.